My beloved child, before your feet carry you into this new day, bring your heart to me. Before you answer the world's demands, answer my invitation. Before you carry your burdens alone, place them into my hands. For I have been waiting for you since the morning light appeared. Do not begin this day believing that you must find your own strength. I am your strength. Do not believe that you must earn my love, for my love has already reached toward you. Come just as you are, with your questions, your fears, your hopes, and your silent tears. I know every part of your heart, and I have not turned away from you. Many voices will compete for your attention today. Some will fill your heart with worry. Others will tempt you with fear or distraction. But my voice still calls gently, saying, "Come to me." When you choose my presence first, you will discover a peace the world cannot give and cannot take away. You wonder what this day holds, but I already stand in every moment before you. I see the doors that will open. I see the paths that must be avoided. I know the conversations that will strengthen your faith and the trials that will shape your character. Walk with me, and you will never walk alone. Do not allow yesterday's disappointments to define today's expectations. My mercy is new this morning. The mistakes behind you do not surprise me, and they are not greater than my grace. I delight in restoring what has been broken and breathing hope into weary souls. Some of you have awakened carrying heavy burdens that no one else can see. Your smile hides your struggle, and your silence conceals your pain. Yet nothing is hidden from me. I know the weight you carry, and I invite you to exchange it for my peace. Let my presence quiet the storm within you. There are miracles you have prayed for, and promises you are still waiting to see fulfilled. Do not lose heart because the answer has not yet appeared. Seeds grow beneath the surface before they are seen above the ground. In the same way, I am working in places your eyes cannot yet see. When fear whispers that you are not enough, remember that my grace is sufficient for you. When doubt tells you that nothing will change, remember that I am the God who makes a way where there seems to be no way. What appears impossible to people is never beyond my power. Do not let your heart be ruled by anxiety about tomorrow. This day is my gift to you. Receive it with gratitude. Trust that every breath you take is evidence of my faithfulness. The one who awakened you this morning will also sustain you through every hour ahead. If you seek my wisdom before making your decisions, I will guide your steps. If you ask for discernment, I will help you recognize truth. If you depend upon my spirit instead of your own understanding, I will lead you along paths that bring life, peace, and purpose. There are people you will meet today who need kindness more than criticism, compassion more than judgment, and hope more than despair. Let my love flow through your words and actions. Become a light that reflects my heart to a world longing for genuine mercy. Do not measure your future by your present circumstances. I am able to accomplish far more than you can imagine. The barriers before you are not stronger than my promises. The valleys you cross are not deeper than my presence. My hand remains upon those who trust in me. Today I offer you grace that is fresh, mercy that is abundant, strength that does not fail, and hope that does not fade. You do not have to strive to deserve these gifts. Simply receive them with a believing heart and walk forward in faith, knowing that I am with you. So before you do anything else today, come close to me. Let this moment become the foundation for everything that follows. Bring me your praise before your plans, your faith before your fears, your gratitude before your requests. and your whole heart before your daily responsibilities. Stay with me for these next few moments. Open your heart completely. Let every anxious thought become quiet in my presence. Believe that my grace is reaching toward you even now. My peace is surrounding you. My love is holding you. And my power is preparing miracles that will reveal my faithfulness in ways beyond anything you have imagined. My beloved, I have called you by name before this day ever began. Before the sun rose upon the earth, my eyes were already upon you. Before you speak to anyone else, come and speak with me. Before you make your plans, place your trust in my hands. For I know the path that leads to peace, purpose, and life. Why do you carry tomorrow's worries when I have given you today? Why do you search for answers in places that leave your soul empty when I am standing at the door of your heart? Come near to me, and you will find the rest your spirit has been longing for. My presence is the beginning of every true blessing. I know there are battles you have not spoken about. I know the prayers you whispered through tears when no one else was listening. I know the questions hidden deep within your heart. Do not think that I have forgotten you. Every prayer has been heard, every tear has been seen, and every moment of waiting has been held in my loving hands. Some of you have awakened feeling weak, discouraged, and uncertain about what lies ahead. But I did not wake you this morning to abandon you. I awakened you because my purpose for your life is still unfolding. There is grace waiting for you, strength prepared for you, and mercy that will meet you at every step. Do not allow fear to become your guide today. Fear will tell you to stop. Fear will tell you that you are alone. Fear will tell you that your situation cannot change. But I tell you, lift up your eyes and remember who walks beside you. I am greater than every obstacle, stronger than every storm, and faithful in every season. Many people seek miracles while forgetting the one who performs them. Seek me first. Love me first. Trust me first. When your heart is fixed upon me, you will discover that my greatest gift is not only what I can place into your hands, but the peace I place within your heart. If you will surrender this day to me, I will direct your steps. I will give you wisdom when decisions become difficult. I will strengthen you when your strength begins to fail. I will comfort you when sorrow comes near. I will remind you that my promises have never failed those who place their hope in me. Do not compare your journey with anyone else's. I have written a story for your life that is unlike any other. The delays you experience are not signs of my absence. Often they are evidence that I am preparing something greater than you can presently understand. Trust my timing even when you cannot trace my hand. Look around you today with eyes of faith. You may see ordinary moments, but I see opportunities for my grace to be revealed. A conversation, an unexpected answer, an open door, a quiet blessing, or a burden suddenly lifted. These are often the ways my miracles begin. Do not overlook the small things, for they often carry my greatest work. If your heart feels weary because you have prayed for so long without seeing change, do not lose hope. The seed planted in faith is never forgotten. Though it grows unseen for a season, the harvest comes in its appointed time. Hold tightly to my promises, for I remain faithful even when your eyes cannot yet see the outcome. Today I invite you to release every burden into my care. Lay down your anxiety, lay down your guilt, lay down your disappointment, lay down every fear that has stolen your joy. I did not create you to live beneath the weight of despair. I created you to walk in the freedom of my love and the confidence of my grace. As you go through this day, remember that my grace will always be greater than your weakness. My mercy will always be greater than your failures. My light will always shine brighter than the darkness around you. Keep your heart fixed upon me, and you will never walk without hope. There will be moments today when you will need patience instead of haste, kindness instead of anger, faith instead of doubt, and forgiveness instead of bitterness. Invite me into those moments, and I will shape your heart to reflect my love. Let my spirit guide every word you speak and every decision you make. So before you do anything today, pause here with me. Let this be the first and most important appointment of your day. Allow my peace to quiet your mind, my truth to strengthen your faith, and my presence to fill every corner of your heart. Then rise with confidence, knowing that my grace will go before you, my mercy will surround you, and my miracles will unfold according to my perfect will, my precious child. Before you take your first step into this day, come and sit with me. The world is already rushing, already calling for your attention, already filling the air with noise. But my voice is not found in the hurry. My voice is heard by those who choose to seek me first. Before you do anything today, come into my presence, for I have something greater to give you than anything this world can offer. You do not know what this day will bring, but I do. I have already seen every conversation, every challenge, every opportunity, and every answer to the prayers you have not yet spoken. Nothing will surprise me today. Nothing will catch me unprepared. If you will trust me, I will lead you through every moment with wisdom, strength, and peace. Do not begin this morning carrying the weight of yesterday. Leave every regret, every failure, every disappointment at my feet. I have not called you to relive what is behind you. I have called you to walk with me into the new mercies that await you today. My forgiveness is complete. My compassion never fails, and my grace is new every morning. Some of you have awakened wondering if your prayers have been forgotten. You have asked, you have waited, and you have hoped for change. Listen carefully to my heart. I have never ignored your cries. Every prayer has reached me. Every tear has been precious to me. Even when my answer seems delayed, my love has never been absent. Do not allow fear to become the author of your story today. Fear will tell you to expect the worst, but I tell you to expect my faithfulness. Fear will remind you of your limitations, but I remind you of my limitless power. Fear will focus your eyes on the mountain, but I invite you to look at the one who created the mountains. Many people search for miracles while overlooking my presence. Yet the greatest miracle begins when your heart draws near to me. When you choose faith instead of worry, hope instead of despair, forgiveness instead of bitterness, and love instead of anger, my kingdom is already at work within you. From that place, every other blessing begins to flow. Today I am inviting you to surrender what you have been trying to control. Release your future into my hands. Release your family into my care. Release your finances, your health, your dreams, and your unanswered questions to me. You were never created to carry what only I can hold. Let my strength become your confidence. There are doors that no human being can open, but I can. There are chains that no earthly power can break, but I can. There are broken hearts that no words can heal, but I can. There are impossible situations standing before you today. Yet nothing is impossible for me. Believe not because you see the answer already, but because you know the one who holds every answer. As you walk through this day, remember that my grace will meet you before every challenge arrives. You will never face a battle alone. I go before you to prepare the way. I stand beside you to strengthen your heart. I remain behind you as your protector. My hand is upon your life even when you cannot feel it. If people misunderstand you, continue to walk in love. If circumstances test your patience, continue to trust my timing. If disappointment knocks at your door, do not allow it to steal your hope. What I have promised, I will fulfill. My plans for you are never defeated by temporary delays. There will be moments today when you will have the opportunity to become an answer to someone else's prayer. A kind word, a gentle smile, a helping hand, a forgiving heart. These are the ways my love shines through those who belong to me. Let your life reflect my compassion wherever you go. Do not measure your future by today's difficulties. The storm is not your destination. The valley is not your permanent home. The obstacle before you is not greater than my purpose for you. I am still leading you toward hope, toward healing, and toward the future I have prepared for those who trust in me. My child, I have not called you to live in constant anxiety. I have called you to live in my peace. I have not called you to be overcome by fear. I have called you to overcome through faith. Every moment you choose to trust me, your heart grows stronger, and my peace becomes more deeply rooted within you. So before you answer another call, before you open another door, before you make another decision, come and pray. Invite me into every part of this day. Let my word guide your thoughts. Let my spirit direct your steps. And let my love fill your heart until there is no room left for fear. Walk forward with confidence, for my grace will sustain you, my mercy will surround you, and my miracles will unfold at the perfect time according to my Father's will. My beloved child, before you chase the responsibilities of this day, come and rest in my presence. Before your hands become busy, let your heart become still. Before the voices of the world begin to fill your mind, listen for my voice. I have called you here first, because everything you truly need begins with me. Do not be afraid of what this day may bring. I am already there. I have gone before you to prepare the way. The road that seems uncertain to you is already known to me. The doors that appear closed are not beyond my power to open, and the mountains that seem impossible to climb are not too high for my hand to move. You have carried burdens that I never asked you to bear. You have spent sleepless nights trying to solve problems that belong in my hands. Why do you struggle beneath a weight that my love is willing to carry? Bring every care to me, and let my peace replace your anxiety. I know the silent battles hidden behind your smile. I know the disappointments you have buried deep within your heart. I know the dreams that seem delayed, and the prayers that have not yet been answered. Yet I tell you, do not lose hope. I have not forgotten you. My timing is never late, and my promises never fail. Some of you have come today feeling weak because life has drained your strength. You wonder if you have enough to keep going. Listen to me. Your strength was never meant to come from yourself alone. When you lean upon me, I become your strength. When your heart grows weary, my grace becomes sufficient for every step you must take. Do not allow fear to decide your future. Fear only sees what is visible, but faith sees what my Father is preparing. Fear speaks of defeat, but I speak of victory. Fear reminds you of yesterday's failures, but I remind you that every new morning carries fresh mercy and new opportunities to walk with me. There are blessings already moving toward you that you cannot yet see. There are prayers being answered in ways you do not yet understand. There are miracles quietly unfolding behind the scenes, while you are still waiting for visible change. Trust my work even when it is hidden from your eyes. When you place me first, everything else begins to find its proper place. Peace replaces confusion. Hope overcomes despair. Wisdom silences uncertainty. Love casts out fear. This is why I invite you to seek me before you seek anything else. My presence changes the atmosphere of every heart that welcomes me. As you walk through this day, there will be moments when you must choose forgiveness over bitterness, faith over doubt, patience over frustration, and compassion over anger. Invite me into those moments. Let my spirit shape your response so that others may see my love reflected through your life. Do not compare your journey with those around you. The path I have prepared for you is unique. What I am building within you cannot be measured by someone else's success or timeline. Trust the work I am doing in your life, even when it seems slow. The strongest trees grow deeply before they rise greatly. Some of you are asking for open doors. Others are praying for healing, restoration, provision, or direction. Bring every request before me without fear. Nothing is too small for my attention, and nothing is too great for my power. My Father delights in giving good gifts to those who seek Him with sincere hearts. Today, let gratitude become the language of your soul. Thank my Father not only for the blessings you already see, but also for those that are still on the way. Faith often begins by giving thanks before the miracle appears. A grateful heart creates room for hope to flourish, even in difficult seasons. Remember that my grace is not reserved for perfect people. It is given to those who recognize their need for me. If you have fallen, I am ready to lift you. If you have wandered, I am ready to lead you home. If your heart is broken, I am ready to heal what no one else can restore. Before you speak another word to the world today, speak with me. Before you trust your own understanding, trust my wisdom. Before you depend on your own strength, receive mine. Walk into this day with confidence, knowing that my Father's grace goes before you. My peace remains within you, my love surrounds you, and my mighty hand is already preparing miracles beyond anything you can imagine. My beloved child, before your thoughts become occupied with the demands of this day, lift your eyes to me. Before you make your plans, seek my heart. Before you place your confidence in your own strength, remember that I am the one who gives you breath, who watches over your life, and who holds your future securely in my Father's hands. Do not rush past this sacred moment. The world will always urge you to move faster, to worry more, and to carry heavier burdens. But I am calling you to something greater. I am calling you to remain with me. A few moments in my presence can strengthen your heart more than hours, spent chasing the things that cannot satisfy your soul. I know what weighs upon your heart today. I know the unanswered questions that keep you awake at night. I know the disappointments you try to hide, and the silent prayers you have whispered when no one else could hear. My child, you have never faced a single moment without my love surrounding you. Some of you have come searching for a miracle. Others are longing for peace, healing, direction, or hope. Listen carefully. Before I place a miracle into your hands, I desire to fill your heart with my presence. For when you know me deeply, you will discover that my peace can sustain you even while you are waiting for the answer you seek. Do not let fear become your companion today. Fear will show you every reason to doubt, but I will show you every reason to believe. Fear will focus your eyes on the storm, But I invite you to look beyond the storm and see the one who commands the wind and the waves. Nothing you face today is greater than my Father's power. When the road becomes difficult, do not conclude that I have left you. Often I am closest when the path is hardest. The valleys you walk through are places where my grace becomes most visible. Even when you cannot see my hand, you can trust my heart, for my love for you has never changed. There are blessings already being prepared that your eyes have not yet seen. There are doors my Father is opening that no one will be able to shut. There are answers already on their way, though they have not yet reached your understanding. Be patient. Continue believing. Heaven is never idle on behalf of those who trust in God. Do not compare your life with anyone else's journey. My Father has written a purpose for you that cannot be measured by another person's success. I am leading you according to His perfect wisdom. Every delay has meaning. Every season has purpose. Every step taken with faith is bringing you closer to what has been prepared for you. Today you will have opportunities to choose love instead of anger, faith instead of worry, forgiveness instead of resentment, and hope instead of despair. In those moments, remember my words. Let my Spirit guide your thoughts and shape your responses, so that others may see my Father's love through your life. If your heart feels weary because you have carried the same burden for a long time, bring it to me once again. Do not grow tired of praying. Do not lose heart because the answer has not yet appeared. My Father's timing is perfect, and His plans are always greater than what you can imagine. I did not create you to live under the weight of guilt or shame. I came so that you might know forgiveness, freedom, and abundant life. Leave your failures behind you. Receive the mercy that my Father offers today. Walk forward without looking back, for grace is stronger than your past. As you go through this day, remember that every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every moment of patience, and every decision made in love reflects the heart of my Father. Let your light shine, not so that others will praise you, but so they may see His goodness through your life. My grace will be enough for every challenge you encounter today. My peace will calm every anxious thought that tries to trouble you. My wisdom will guide every decision surrendered to me. My love will remain with you whether your path is smooth or difficult. You are never beyond my care, and you are never forgotten. So before you do anything today, come and pray. Place your heart before my Father. Trust Him with what you cannot control. Believe that He is working in ways beyond your understanding. Then rise with confidence, knowing that His grace will strengthen you, His mercy will renew you, His favor will surround you, and His miracles will appear at the appointed time for those who continue to walk by faith and not by sight. Here's keynote no. 6 expanded to approximately 650 words. Do not let fear become your companion today. Fear will show you every reason to doubt, but I will show you every reason to believe. Fear will focus your eyes on the storm, but I invite you to look beyond the storm and see the one who commands the wind and the waves. Nothing you face today is greater than my Father's power. My beloved, I know how easily fear can enter the heart. It whispers that you are alone. It tells you that the future is uncertain, that your prayers have gone unanswered, and that your strength is not enough. Fear speaks loudly, but it does not speak the truth. Do not allow its voice to become louder than mine. My words bring life, hope, and peace to every heart that listens. Remember how the waves crashed against the boat while my disciples trembled with fear. They believed the storm would overcome them, even though I was with them. Many of you are living the same way today. You see the wind, you hear the thunder, and you feel the shaking around you. Yet you forget that I have never left your side. The storm may surround you, but it does not rule over you. My Father rules over every storm, and I remain faithful in every season. There are storms that come to your finances. There are storms that touch your family. There are storms that shake your health, your relationships, your dreams, and your peace of mind. Yet none of these storms have the final word. They may test your faith, but they cannot cancel my Father's purpose for your life. Hold firmly to my promises instead of your fears. Do not measure my power by the size of your problem. Measure your problem by the greatness of my Father. The mountain before you may appear impossible to climb, but I created the mountains. The sea may appear endless, but I walked upon the waters. The darkness around you may seem overwhelming, but even the smallest light overcomes the deepest darkness. If I am with you, then hope is never lost. When fear tells you that you have failed too many times, remember my mercy. When fear reminds you of your weaknesses, remember that my grace is made perfect in weakness. When fear says the door will never open, remember that my Father can open doors that no one can shut. Trust not in what your eyes can see, but in the faithfulness of the one who sees the beginning and the end. Some of you are standing before decisions that seem too difficult to make. You wonder which path to take, afraid of making the wrong choice. Bring those decisions before my Father in prayer. Ask for wisdom, and believe that He delights in guiding those who seek Him sincerely. You do not have to walk through uncertainty alone. I will lead you one step at a time, and my Spirit will give you peace as you follow. Do not borrow tomorrow's worries. Today has enough opportunities to trust my Father. Every sunrise is a reminder that His mercy is new. Every breath you take is evidence that His grace continues to sustain you. Instead of imagining everything that could go wrong, begin expecting my Father's goodness to appear in ways you have not yet imagined. Fear often grows when you focus on what you cannot control. Faith grows when you surrender everything into my Father's hands. Release your burdens. Release your unanswered questions. Release your disappointments. Lay them before Him, and allow His peace to guard your heart. The burden becomes lighter when you stop carrying it alone. You are not forgotten. Even when the world overlooks you, my Father sees you. Even when people misunderstand you, He knows your heart. Even when the journey feels lonely, heaven has never turned away from you. The same love that called you by name continues to surround you today. Nothing can separate you from His faithful care. Perhaps you have been praying for a miracle that has not yet appeared. Do not let the waiting become a reason for doubt. Seeds remain hidden beneath the soil before they produce a harvest. In the same way, my Father is often working in places your eyes cannot yet see. Trust His timing. His delays are never empty. They are filled with purpose, wisdom, and love. Walk into this day with courage, not because every challenge has disappeared, but because my presence goes with you. Let faith become stronger than fear. Let hope become louder than doubt. Keep your eyes upon me instead of the waves around you, and you will discover a peace that cannot be shaken. Whatever stands before you today, remember this. My Father's power is greater than every obstacle. His grace is greater than every failure. His love is greater than every fear, and His faithfulness will remain with you through every moment of this day. There are blessings already being prepared that your eyes have not yet seen. There are doors my Father is opening that no one will be able to shut. There are answers already on their way, though they have not yet reached your understanding. Be patient. Continue believing. Heaven is never idle on behalf of those who trust in God. My beloved, many of you have prayed with tears, waited through long seasons of silence, and wondered if your prayers have been forgotten. You have looked at your circumstances and asked, "Lord, are you still working?" I tell you today, do not let what you cannot see convince you that nothing is happening. My Father is always at work, even when his hands are hidden from your eyes. The seed does not become a mighty tree the moment it is planted. It grows beneath the surface where no one can see it. In the same way, my Father's greatest works often begin in places hidden from human sight. While you are waiting, he is preparing. While you are trusting, he is arranging. While you are praying, he is opening paths that you never imagined could exist. Do not become discouraged, because the answer has taken longer than you expected. My Father's timing is never controlled by human clocks. He sees the beginning and the end together. He knows exactly when every blessing should arrive, and exactly how every promise should unfold. What feels like a delay to you is often divine preparation. If the blessing came before your heart was ready, you might miss the greater purpose behind it. Some of you have knocked on doors that remained closed. You believed those opportunities were the answer to your prayers, yet they never opened. Do not grieve over every closed door. Sometimes my Father's greatest protection comes through the opportunities he does not allow. He closes what would harm you so that he can lead you towards something far better than you planned for yourself. There are doors no person has the power to open. There are opportunities that cannot be created through human effort alone. But when my Father speaks, what seemed impossible suddenly becomes possible. The right door opens at the right time. The right people appear at the right moment. The right provision arrives exactly when it is needed. Trust his wisdom more than your own understanding. Perhaps you have prayed for healing, and your body still feels weak. Perhaps you have prayed for restoration, yet your family still struggles. Perhaps you have asked for financial provision while your resources seem limited. Do not mistake today's situation for tomorrow's outcome. My Father has written the final chapter, and his story is always filled with hope for those who continue to trust him. I ask you not only to believe when the miracle arrives, but to believe while you are still waiting. Faith is not merely celebrating after the answer appears. Faith is thanking my Father before you can see the answer with your own eyes. Faith declares that his goodness remains true, even when circumstances have not yet changed. Guard your heart against impatience. Impatience will tempt you to take shortcuts that my Father never intended for you. It will whisper that you must force open doors he has not opened. But those who wait upon the Lord discover renewed strength. They learn to trust his wisdom above their own desires, and they find peace even in seasons of waiting. Do not compare your waiting season with someone else's blessing. Every life unfolds according to my Father's perfect plan. What he is preparing for you is unique. Your journey has been shaped with purpose from the very beginning. Trust that his plan for your life is good, even when it unfolds differently than you expected. While you wait, continue to pray, continue to worship, continue to forgive, continue to love, continue to serve others with joy. Do not allow waiting to become a season of bitterness. Let it become a season where your faith grows deeper, your character becomes stronger, and your heart learns to depend completely upon my Father. Every sunrise is another reminder that my Father's mercies are new. Every breath you take is another reminder that His grace continues to sustain you. If He has carried you this far, He will not abandon you now. The God who has been faithful in your past will remain faithful in your future. So lift your head today with confidence. Expect my Father's goodness. Believe that He is preparing blessings beyond what your eyes can presently see. Walk forward with hope instead of fear, with gratitude instead of complaint, and with unwavering faith instead of doubt. For the doors my Father opens cannot be closed by anyone. The promises He has spoken cannot fail, and the miracles He has prepared for your life will arrive at the perfect moment, according to His perfect will and unfailing love. Do not compare your life with anyone else's journey. My Father has written a purpose for you that cannot be measured by another person's success. I am leading you according to His perfect wisdom. Every delay has meaning. Every season has purpose. Every step taken with faith is bringing you closer to what has been prepared for you. My beloved, one of the greatest burdens you can carry is the burden of comparison. It quietly steals your peace, weakens your faith, and blinds you to the beautiful work my Father is doing in your own life. When you spend your days measuring your journey against someone else's, you begin to overlook the countless blessings that are already surrounding you. Lift your eyes away from the paths of others and fix them upon me, for I know the road I have chosen for you. Have you forgotten that I formed you with purpose? Before you took your first breath, my Father knew your name. Before the foundations of the earth were laid, He had already prepared good works for you to walk in. Your life is not an accident, and your story is not a mistake. Every chapter has been written with wisdom that reaches far beyond your understanding. Many of you wonder why someone else seems to move ahead while your prayers appear unanswered. You ask why doors open quickly for others while you continue waiting. But I tell you, do not judge my Father's faithfulness by another person's timeline. He works personally with each of His children. What is right for one season may not be right for another. His plans are perfect because His love is perfect. Remember that even the greatest trees do not grow overnight. Their roots go deep before their branches rise high. In the same way, my Father often strengthens your character before He increases your responsibilities. He teaches humility before honor. He builds faith before blessing. He prepares your heart before He places greater gifts into your hands. Do not despise the hidden seasons, for they are shaping you for what lies ahead. There are moments when waiting feels difficult and your heart grows weary. You may wonder if your life is standing still while everyone else moves forward. But what appears still on the surface is often filled with unseen growth beneath. Just as a seed develops beneath the soil before it breaks through into the sunlight, so my Father is working within you in ways your eyes cannot yet perceive. Do not believe the lie that your worth is measured by possessions, achievements, or recognition. Your value has never depended on what the world thinks of you. Your value is found in the love my Father has poured out upon you. You are precious in His sight. You are deeply loved. You are called by name. Nothing can increase or diminish the love He has for you. There are blessings that belong specifically to your journey. They cannot be taken by another person, and they cannot be delayed by someone else's success. What my Father has prepared for you has been reserved for the appointed time. No human being can steal his purpose from your life. No obstacle is strong enough to cancel what he has already ordained. Instead of comparing your life, celebrate the victories of others, while trusting that my Father is writing a beautiful testimony through your own story. A grateful heart has no room for envy. When you rejoice with those who rejoice, your own heart becomes free from bitterness and filled with the joy that comes from trusting my Father's goodness. If today feels ordinary, do not underestimate its importance. Great purposes are often built through ordinary acts of faithfulness. Every prayer you pray, every act of obedience, every choice to forgive, every step of faith, and every moment spent in my presence is preparing you for tomorrow. Nothing done in faith is ever wasted in my Father's kingdom. Walk confidently along the path I have placed before you. You do not need to imitate another person's calling because I have given you your own. Follow me with your whole heart, and I will direct your steps. Trust my guidance when the road seems uncertain, for I never lead my children without purpose. Do not rush the process that my Father is using to shape you. The finest gold is refined by fire, and the strongest faith is developed through perseverance. Every challenge you face today is producing something eternal within you. Though you may not understand every moment now, one day you will look back and see my Father's wisdom in every step. So release comparison and embrace the journey I have given you. Be thankful for where you are while trusting me for where you are going. Keep your eyes fixed upon me instead of the paths of others, as you continue to walk in faith, humility, and obedience. You will discover that my Father's timing is perfect. His plans are flawless, His grace is sufficient, and the purpose He has prepared for your life is far more beautiful than anything you could have imagined for yourself.